Hello everyone. Today we are going to tackle pressing global issue plastic pollution. Could you move the next slide, please? It is fantastic to see how can apply design thinking, a topic we have touched upon in our lecture, to create impactful solutions that transcend the borders. We are here to take those theories to put them into practice, addressing the problem of plastic waste on a global scale. Our aim today is to demonstrate how innovative design thinking can fundamentally alter our approach to plastic waste, fostering sustainable practice not just in the UK but worldwide. We will also delve into a project that perfectly illustrates the application of these strategies to minimize the environmental impact of plastic. Can you move to the next slide, please? Team empathy. Let me introduce our team. We are a group of four diverse students, myself, Alexander Stefanov, Ivailo, Imran, and Mustafa, each bringing our own unique skills from environmental research to design and communication. Here is a quick rundown. I was research duty. I was on research duty, gathering all the necessary information. Ivailo led our design efforts, steering our creative solution. Imran kept us updated with environmental data and stats. Mustafa made sure our team communication were top notch. Together, we have tackled complexities of plastic pollution driven by shared commitment to really understand its profound implication. We have focused heavily on empathy to deeply appreciate its global impact, emphasize the urgent need of systemic change. Can you move to the next slide? Understanding the problem. Empathy is the heart of our approach, helping us to understand the vast effects of plastic pollution on human health, wildlife, and ecosystem. We have completed data from sources around the globe, including reports from leading environmental agencies and news outlets here in the UK and internationally. This comprehensive perspective has enriched our design thinking process, ensuring that the strategies we develop are versatile and sensitive to the different environmental, social, and economic conditions found around the world. Next slide, please. Defining the problem scope. We started by identifying the main sources of plastic waste, industrial, urban, and coastal areas globally. Understanding how the plastic pollution permits this environment allowed us to tailor solutions that we can intercept and prevent the escalation of this issue. Next, I will pass to my colleague Ivailo.
Hello everyone, my name is Ivailo Slavekov and I carry on with our presentation about plastic pollution. I will talk about desire, achievements and ideation and what all we need to do to improve the situation with plastic pollution. First of all, I will cover four important things need to be done. Number one, increased awareness of people regarding plastic waste management. Number two, better policies and interventions regarding plastic waste management from the UK government. Number three, business prioritize sustainable use of plastic through packaging and manufacturing. Number four, better collaborations and participations from people in plastic waste removal campaigns. Ideation. The issue of plastic pollution can only be solved if more people learn about it and are inspired to do something about it. It is possible to achieve this goal through community-driven initiatives. This objective will be met by equipping seminar attendees with the knowledge and tools they need to incorporate sustainable practice into their daily life. Some examples of activities that could be seen as actions include holding awareness campaigns, holding community meetings. Organizations can promote the benefits of using eco-friendly packaging through digital marketing campaigns. Policymakers need to establish clear objectives and standards if they are serious about making it easier to finance environmentally friendly projects and technological advances. It is imperative that they push for greener solutions and draft laws that limit the use of single-use plastic if they want to see a change. Limitations of or total bans on one-time usable plastics producer responsibility and rewards for using eco-friendly packaging can be included in new plastic waste management policies. Business can reduce that environmental effect by rethinking product design to increase recycling and reusability. Modernizing the current system of plastic waste management can be achieved by introducing state-of-the-art recycling facilities and equipment. Businesses can invest in or support recycling programs to ensure that plastics are collected and recycled instead of ending up in landfills or oceans. Development of models of circular economies that maximize resource efficiency while minimizing waste requires close cooperation between academic institutions, corporations, governments. The main goal of strategy is to set up central recycling centers with state-of-the-art processing and sorting equipment. Community drop-off sites and recycles programs are two tried and true ways that households can recycle plastic more easily. It was my talking about the topic with plastic pollution. Our presentation will be going with Imran Hussein. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivailo. Hello, everybody. My name's Imran, and I will be continuing on the presentation. So, here, benefits of prototype development error identification before implementation, running simulations of waste management scenarios, helps identify potential mistakes before implementation, stakeholders' feedback collection. The prototype facilitates the collection of feedback from stakeholders. The initial design thinking approach and ideation draft can be shared with stakeholders to gather their opinions. Next slide, please. Prototype allows designers to identify problems early by providing tangible representation of products or features. Through quick iterations and user testing, designers can gather feedback and uncover issues before investing significantly resources in development. Next slide, please. Plastic recycling reduces the need to extract new raw material from the earth as it reuses the stuff that's already processed and protects natural resources. This can help reduce emissions of heat trapping gases into the atmosphere. It also prevents adding more rubbish to landfills. The impact of recycling on our environment. More and more people recycle every day. This helps to reduce the need for landfill and more costly forms of disposal. Recycling also reduces the need for extracting, mining, quarrying, and logging, refining, and processing raw materials, all of which create substantial air and water pollution. Next slide, please. This responsibility includes considering the environmental impact of their lifestyle and making efforts to minimize waste generation. Additionally, individuals should actively participate in resources by adopting sustainable practices and using renewable energy sources. Who is the person responsible for waste? The waste producer. It is important to understand that as we all produce waste, we all have to take responsibility for it. Waste is not just the responsibility of someone who moves it around for us or who manages or disposes of it for us. With plastic waste, there are three parties that bear the responsibilities: governments that can make and enforce rules, companies that produce or use plastics, and consumers. Each party has its own responsibility, but instead of tackling the plastic together, a few ways just that you can reduce plastics. Stop buying water plastic bottles because they are just being wasted. The plastic after consuming is being wasted. Um, Cook more yourself instead of taking takeaway food where you receive plastic containers and you end up throwing them away. And just do more recycling yourself. Support a bag that you use regularly instead of getting a new plastic bag, and you could buy in bulk as well. That was my side. I would like to pass on to my next colleague, Mr. Mustafa. Mustafa, if you can carry on the presentation.
Thank you, thank you. Can you move for next slide? Good morning to everyone. My name is Mustafa Nanajiev. As we delve deeper in our mission to combat plastic waste, we now turn our focus to you and to our audience. With question, what do we want from our audiences? The role from audiences is pivotal. First and foremost, we seek our personal responsibility. To activate personal activity in audiences, we must awake ownership, feeling for our planet, to effort, encourage faith, focusing mind for action with understanding for this problem with pollution. This means being aware of our daily habits, understanding the impact of our action on the environment, and making conscious decision to improve, but doesn't stop there. We also need to collaborate, actively participate in local waste removal campaigns, recycle initiatives, and education seminars. Community strength is powerful, and together we can achieve significant change. Next slide, yes. In addition to personal responsibility and collaboration, we need your awareness of people to be sharp of ever evolving. The environment changes we face are complex and constantly changing. To staying informed is crucial. We urge to you and people in community to demand strict waste management policies for your local and national leaders. Questions for sustainability practice of businesses, hold them accountable. Remember, every product what you buy, every service what you use have impact on environment. every person demand in the community demand for sustainable products drives to market to be innovate and reduce waste. Furthermore, we envision a future where our community are not just participants, but leader in environment sustainability. We aim to empower audience with the tools and knowledge to lead this charge. From education workshops to community-led recycling projects to goal to build a network of informed, active citizens who can lead local environment initiatives. Imagine a community where every person feels responsible for environment and is equipped to make a difference. That's future we strive for. To conclusion, our journey for design thinking for sustainable waste management has shown us that change is both necessary and possible. This isn't about small, incremental steps, but about transforming shift in how we think about interacting with our environment. As we end our presentation, remember the power to influence the future of our planet lays on our hands. The decision you make, the action you take, and awareness you spread, sustainable creativity forward, where for ourselves and belong to future generation. Thank you for engagement for annotation for our presentation. We now welcome for your question, insight, or any discussions you'd like and engage openly to drive crucial conversation forward. Thank you for watching.